DJ Hydra.
DJ Lord Sleek.
In the mix. In the mix. In the mix.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads.
Old broken hearts, all the tears that I have cried, it seemed an empty dream to me while you were by my side. When I got to thinking all that I was through the pain, you had to leave and left me with this broken heart again. Old-fashioned dreams while you were here with me, making plans for our left hands and how our lives would be. When I got to seeing things the way they really were, I felt the pain, I knew again a broken heart was near. Broken hearts never mend, that's what they always say. I know that that's not true because of all the times I've paid. Just as hearts begin to heal, you'll fall in love again. Put trust in me and you will see that broken hearts will mend.
Let's go out in a blaze of glory. All good things must end, like two heroes in a story. Let's go out like we came in a blaze of glory. Here we are,
DJ Hydra.
broken-hearted. We thought our love would never end, but we fell hard when we got started. We're falling out like we fell in. Let's go out in a blaze of glory. All good things must end,
DJ Lord
like two
Sleek.
heroes in a story. Let's go out like we came in a blaze of glory. Let's don't lie and hurt each other. That would be our worst mistake. Once again, let's act like lovers. One more time for old time's sake. Let's go out in a blaze of glory. All good things must end, like two heroes in a story. Let's go out like we came. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, have you forgotten me? I've been praying to you faithfully. I'm not saying I'm a righteous man, but Lord, I hope you understand. I don't need fortune and I don't need fame. Send down the thunder, Lord, send down the rain. But when you're planning just how it will be, plan a good day for me. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Warm summer's eve, on a train bound to Dover, met up with the gambler, both too tired to sleep, so we took turns to stare. The window went dark, boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces and knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Every gambler knows the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette, faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words,
DJ
I
Hydra,
found an
DJ
answer
Lord
I could
Fleek.
keep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. You're sitting at the table, time enough to count.
Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Aww. Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. I dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just just living for the minute. Yeah, I went down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me, but I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love.
Everyone considered him the coward of the county. Never stood one single time to prove the county wrong. His mama called him Tommy, but folks just called him Yellow. Something always told me they were reading Tommy wrong. Now, he was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison, and I took care of Tommy 'cause he was my brother's son. I still recall the final words my brother said to Tommy: "Son, my life is over, but yours has just begun. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now it don't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. And I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. There's someone for everyone." Tommy's love was Becky. In her arms he didn't have to prove he was a man. One day while he was working, the Gatlin boys came calling. They took turns at Becky, and there were 3 of them. Tommy opened up the door, saw his Becky crying. The torn dress, the shattered look was more than he could stand. He reached above the fireplace, took down his daddy's picture. As the tears fell on his daddy's face, I heard these words again: "Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now it don't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. And I hope you're old enough to
I go wandering
understand.
once again,
Son, you don't
back to the seasons of my youth. And I recall a box of rags someone gave us, and how my mama put the rags to use. There were rags of many colors, but every piece was small. I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, so in every piece with love she made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. While Mama sewed, she told a story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, "I hope this coat will bring you good luck and happiness." And I just couldn't wait to wear it, and Mama blessed it with a kiss. DJ Lord My Fleek. coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. And although we had no money, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors Mama made for me.
You may think that I'm talking foolish. You've heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how I can promise you now this love that I feel for you always will be.
DJ Hydra.
Well, you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gone
gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men.
Street mixtape-preneur.
I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen.
It's the juggling Mufasa,
The High Priest. In the mix.
They say
In the
time
mix.
takes its
In the mix.
toll on a body, makes the young girl's brown hair turn gray. But honey, I don't care, I ain't in love with your hair. And if it all fell out, well, I'd love you anyway. They say time can play tricks on memory, make people forget things they knew. But it's easy to see, it's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you. Oh darling, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men.
Sometimes when I'm down and all alone, I feel just like a child without a home. The love you give me keeps me hanging on. Honey, all I ever need is you.
You're my first love, you're my last. You're my future, you're my best. Oh, loving you is all I ask. Honey, all I ever need is you.
Weather's coming and then they go, and we watch the melting snow. Sure, summer, fall, or spring, all the things you do give me a reason to build my world around you.
Some men follow rainbows, I am told. Some men search for silver, some for gold. But I found my treasures in your soul. Oh, honey, yeah. And all I ever need is you. Without love, I'd never find a way through ups and downs of every single day.
And I won't sleep at night until you say, honey, all I ever need is you.
DJ Lord Sleek.
She married when she was 20. She thought she was ready. Now she's not so sure. She thought she'd done some living. Now she's just wondering what she's living for. Now she's feeling that there's something more. Is there life out there? So much she hasn't done. Is there life beyond her family and her home? She's done what she should she do what she does? She doesn't want to leave. She's just wondering, is there a life out there? She's always lived for tomorrow. She's never learned how to live for today. Oh, she's dying to try something foolish. she do it the same as she did back then? Oh, she looks out her window, she wonders again. Is there life out there? So much she hasn't done. Is there life beyond her family home? She's done what she should she do what she does? She doesn't want you.
With a fine tooth comb, I was soft inside. There was something going on.
DJ Lord Sleek.
You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, we got something going on. Tender love is blind, it requires a dedication. All this love we feel needs no conversation. We're riding together, making love with each other. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to another.
I can't live without you if the love was gone. Everything is nothing if you got no one, and you just walking the night, slowly losing sight of the real thing. But that won't happen to us, and we got no doubt. Too deep in love, and we got no way out, and the message is clear. This could be the year for the real thing. No more will you cry, baby, I will hurt you never. We start and end as one. In love forever, we can ride it together. Making love with each other. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other.
Hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? And if you did, was she crying, crying? Hey, if you happen to see the most beautiful girl that walked out on me, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? I woke up this morning, realized what I had done. I stood alone in the cold gray dawn and knew I'd lost my morning sun. I lost my head and I said some things. Now comes the heartaches that the morning brings. I know I'm wrong, but I couldn't see. I let my world slip away from me. So hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? And if you did, was she crying, crying?
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, and there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene.
The older I get,
Don't take him just because you can.
the more I think you only get a minute. Better live while you're in it, 'cause it's gone in a blink. And the older I get, the truer it is. It's the people you love, not the money and stuff, that makes you rich. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get, the fewer friends I have. But you don't need a lot when the ones that you've got have always got your back. And the older I get, the better I am in knowing when to give and when to just not give a damn. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get.
Hey yo, this is Khaled Jamumo, chilling out with
DJ's Click,
the only man with the mixes that rock of art. Hey, hey.
DJ Hydra. In the mix, in the mix, in the mix.
And I don't mind all the lines from all the times I've laughed and cried. Souvenirs and little signs of the life I've lived. The older I get, the longer I pray. I don't know why, I guess that I've got more to say. And the older I get, the more thankful I feel for the life I've had and all the life I'm living still.
Follow me on Facebook at DJ Hydra. That's DeeJayHydra. Break it down for me, homeboy.
Back in the innocent days, there was a young cowboy who was in love with a Mexican girl. Only she didn't know it. And he would watch her as she walked by, and her cotton dress would dance in the wind, and her eyes held the stars. Now she was the most beautiful thing that cowboy had ever seen, sent down straight from heaven. But he was afraid he'd never win her heart because of some family scars left by the range wars. But oh, how he loved her. ask you why. Senorita, could it be someone like you could love someone like me? So he walked up to her, tipped his hat, and introduced himself. And she looked up at him and didn't know what to say. So he told her the story of his family, the trouble that brought the barbed wire, and of all the things that he couldn't change. And then he told her that he loved her, and he studied her reaction. By the time the spring rains came, they were married. Now there's an old song that my family used to sing about a young cowboy and a Mexican girl and how they fell in love. Senorita, passing by, I stopped and asked why.
I cried a tear, you wiped it dry. I was confused, you cleared my mind. I sold my soul, you bought it back for me and held me up and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, and I can't believe it's you, I can't believe it's true. I needed you, and you were there. I'd be a fool, 'cause I finally found someone who really cares. You held my hand when it was cold, when I was lost. You took me home, gave me hope when I was at the end, and turned my life back into truth again. You even called me friend. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me.
Remember when
DJ Lord
I
Fleek.
was young, so were you.
DJ Hydra.
I stood still. Love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. We made love and then you cried. Remember when? Remember when? Vowed the vows and walked the walk, gave our hearts, made the start, and it was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy, there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when old ones died and new were born, life was changed, disassembled, rearranged. We came together, fell apart, and broke each other's hearts. Remember when? Remember when
DJ Hydra.
the sound of little feet was music?
DJ Lord Fleek.
We danced to week, brought back the love. We found trust, vowed we'd never give it up. Remember when?
Well, I came in late again last night. Really, it was this morning. I had my alibi down pat. I was gonna be charming, but the locks were all changed. I was stuck outside with a key that no longer fit. There was a note on the door that said, adios, sayonara, goodbye, this is it. I don't think she's in love anymore. She's hanging up a telephone and locking her door. I don't think she wants to hear any more of my life. I don't think she's in love anymore. She's not dying my life like before. The only thing she wants out of me now is goodbye.
Hey yo, this is Khaled Chabumo, chilling out with
DJ Slick.
the only man with a mix is a rock of art. Hey, hey.
All ready to spill the truth. I see she's tired of my lying, but I was all ready to beg and plead and to turn over a brand new leaf. But the second she heard it was me on the line, I heard click, she hung up on me. I don't think she's in love anymore. She's hanging up a telephone and locking her door. I don't think she wants to hear any more of my life. I don't think she's in love anymore. She's not dying my life like before.
Plays gold.
The only thing she wants out of me now is goodbye.
You brought love like I've never known. You gave life to our children and to me. a reason to go on. You're my bread when I'm hungry. You're my shelter from troubled winds. You're my anchor in life's ocean. But most of all, you're my best friend. When I need hope and inspiration, you're always strong when I'm tired and weak. I could search this whole world over, you'd still be everything that I need. You're my bread when I'm hungry. You're my shelter from troubled winds. You're my anchor in life's ocean. But most of all, you're my best friend.
Our love is unconditional. We knew it from the start.
DJ Lodsley.
I see it in your eyes. You can feel it from my heart.
DJ Hydra.
From here on after, let's stay the way we are right now, and share all the love and laughter that a lifetime will allow. I cross my heart and promise to give all I've got to give to make all your dreams come true. In all the world, you'll never find a love as true as mine. You'll always be the miracle that makes my life complete. And as long as there's a breath in me, I'll make yours just as sweet. As we look into the future, it's as far as we can see. So let's make each tomorrow be the best that it can be. I cross my heart and promise to give all I've got to give to make all your dreams come true. In all the world, you'll never find a love as true as mine. And if along the way we find the day it starts to storm, you've got the promise of mine.
I'm so tired of holding on to nothing. The years have shown no kindness for the hard times we've been through.
We've squeezed the life from every dream and still go right on bluffing, with really nothing left to hold on to. Oh, why do we keep holding on with nothing left to hold on to? Let's be honest with each other, that's the least that we can do. I feel guilty when they envy me and you. We're holding on with nothing left to hold on to.
We were young and foolishly mistaken, victims of a passion much too strong to be denied.
With only tears to show for all the years that we've been faking. God only knows how long, how hard we've tried. Oh, why do we keep holding on with nothing left to hold on to? Let's be honest with each other, that's the least that we can do. I feel guilty when they envy me and you. We're holding on with nothing left to hold on to. If I should stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go. But I know I'll think of you each step of the way, and I will always love you. I will always love you. Bittersweet memories, that's all I am taking with me. Goodbye, please don't cry. We both know that I'm not what you need. But I will always love you. I will always love you. I hope life treats you kind, and I hope that you have all that you ever dreamed of, and I wish you joy and happiness. But above all of this, I wish you love. And I will always love you. I will always love you.
If you never rode west of the Arizona border, you can turn the other way, boy, but you never get far. You'll be living a lie. If you want to see the wonders of the age, you must follow the evening star. Evening star, shine a little heaven on a stranger with no dream where you are. You can see the loneliness I mean, and if I gotta fight, I can never play somebody else's game. I can follow the evening star. You never need somebody else's name if you follow the evening star. Have you ever known a sunset when the sky's on fire? How you end another day, boy? You'll be searching too far. Like the desert I rode on, any memory is lost in the restless wind. I just lie beneath the evening always somebody else's game. I can follow the evening
Starlight, you never need somebody else's name if you follow the evening star.
Have you ever held a woman in the California moonlight? Put your money on a good night. If you've never been there, it's a sight for sore eyes. If you wanna see the wonders of the age, making a love beneath the evening star.
Evening star, shine a little heaven on a stranger with no dream. Where you are,
you can see the loneliness I mean. If I gotta
DJ Hydra,
DJ Rodgers.
I can follow the evening
starlight, you never need somebody else's name
if you follow
the evening starlight, you never need somebody else's name
if you follow.
It's the juggling Mufasa.